Pride of Hiigaran. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Price for another episode of Homeworld 2 Simplex. Okay, so unfortunately I got some bad news. We're gonna have to end the Hiigaran series that we were doing. For some reason, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was the save file. I don't know if there was something the AI was trying to do and it couldn't do. But every time I tried loading the game, it would play fine for a couple minutes and then just crash to the desktop. And I don't know if it was because the AI was trying to come to my area to take back the mining stations. I don't know if there's something that I built that caused the game to crash. I don't know if it was the save file, because I know Complex is known for the game kind of breaking when you save and reload it, because either the AI won't work or the game will start crashing. I don't know. So we're gonna have to put that on hold because we're covering the campaign anyways. So we'll be able to check out more of the Hiigarans as we continue through the Homeworld 2 campaign. But this time we are going to be playing the Vaygr. We're going to be checking out the Vaygr and see how they work in the mod. So yeah, was a little bit sad when that happened, but you know, sometimes these old mods just work really weird. So what I'm planning to do for this round is we're just going to record the entire playthrough, and then I'll just make it into like 5 or 6 episodes depending on how long it takes for us to get all the way through. So that's my that's what I'm doing today. Getting the Vagar playthrough going. And the background music is brought to you by Terra, which if you guys don't know, that's my little Windows XP computer, which I just have it playing some Homeworld background music for us, because this game has a lot of different soundtracks that are from movies and other video games that are copyrighted, and I don't want to go through all 400 or 500 tracks that they have in the game and see which one is appropriate to use for YouTube and whatnot. So instead, I'm just providing my own music for us to listen to. So yeah. Anyways, let's figure out what kind of map we want to play on. Neutron Star sounds pretty freaking cool. Yeah, this is kind of a small map, but this is gonna be a 1 versus 1. So we'll put the enemy on standard since I'm starting to kind of get used to the mod. And we'll put the enemy on Hiigaran as well. We'll close these other ones out. And once we get done with the Vagar, we'll check out the 3 other factions in the game. And everything else, I kind of want to keep the same because let's see, let's put our pilots and whatnot on maximum. Let's put this one up to 35, that up to 930. JRUs, no. PXP, no. Honor gaining, I want to be slow. The battle duration. The one thing I do have about this game is it is very, very fast paced, but since we're kind of just playing through on our own, I might actually increase this like during the other game modes, like the Arab mode or the Stellaris mode. We'll keep that the way it is. It does feel like the game is very fast paced compared to Complex, which isn't a bad thing. It just takes a little bit to be like, oh god, well that fleet's completely gone, what do I do now? I need to change my badge. We don't need a normal Homeworld badge. One thing I do like about this mod, there's so many different badges. I don't remember if I actually showed this off when I was going through the thing. I might actually stick with that badge. That seems pretty cool. But you have like CNN, you got Donald Trump here, Albert Einstein, Facebook. There's just so many different emblems. A really interesting remake of the Fox logo, the mozzarella, a Firefox logo. In different Homeworld, you have an interesting Hello Kitty. You got the Beast Slayers. You got the actual beast. Yeah, there's so many different like emblems you can use in this mod. You got KFC here for some reason. Interesting. A devil version of the Linux logo. You got the Mr. Beans dude here. So many different ones. Like it's kind of hilarious like how many of these we actually have in this mod. You could tell a lot of people have a lot of fun when just like making things for this mod, which is cool. I love games like that. The Windows logo. Interesting. You suck for the YouTube logo. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna go with the Captain Soban like a little emblem for the military thing. Plus they'll kind of go with the red and black colors that we're going to use for the Vaygr. Boo 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 boo. Okay. Let's see. Help tips. In campaign mode, only your military rank is inhibited from level to level. Or inherited from level to level, not your honor points. I noticed that when I was doing the campaign. So be sure to reach the highest military rank possible at the end of every mission and don't lose your crew station or you'll fail spectacularly in the next level. I have noticed that, but in our playthrough, I'm just gonna let the game automatically set the level that we want to be at. Because I feel like you can really abuse the game if you start out if you just sit there and farm honor points to get to the highest rank possible and then just build the largest fleet possible. I feel like you would really abuse that game that way. But that's a very interesting rank or hint. There's like 119 of these hints too, so a lot of love and thought put into this mod. Anyways, let's actually get into the game. Alrighty. Simplex, custom, an idea by someone. And each one of these maps have a different like intro soundtrack, which is a really cool thing. Mine's obviously muted
is at hand.
Because we're doing our own music.
The end time has begun.
This looks like a really bright map.
This is your destiny.
Interesting. Where the heck are we? It looks like we're... Oh, nice. Is that like the... Oh, nice. Is that like the progenitor mothership? That's awesome. Hopefully this map isn't too bright for you guys.
Roger.
But let's go ahead and get our harvesting going. How many harvesting areas do we have? I think it's... Are you 3 or are you 2? You're 2. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Flagship. Resources locked in. Flagship.
I can't build because it's doing the intro. Really, I really hope this map isn't too bright for you guys. And this soundtrack actually goes pretty well with the map we're currently on. The Mission 14 ambient soundtrack from Homeworld 1. I want to build my stuff.
Production underway.
Only 4 more of those. Hey, we are an ensign. Hooray! Alright, so we need to get that going. We don't have any special buildings that we build, like the Vagar or the Hiigarans do, like the research ship and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get an advanced mobile refinery so we can get that going. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, that thing's part of the map. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think that, yeah, that's the thing that the Dreadnought docks in on Homeworld 2. They just blew it up and put it on top of the map. That's cool. That means that this planet down here is an actual part of the map too. You can go down to it. Cool. But anyways, we need to get over here. Probably get those resource areas underway once we get all of these harvesters built. To focus on building up our economy.
Confirmed. Resources downrange.
Oh, this is a pretty good soundtrack for this map too. Indeed. Get our advanced mobile refinery. I don't think we get like a scavenger on the Vaygr side. Oh, we do. It's called a prospector in this one. Okay. Cool. Let's get our harvest control module, research division going.
Reporting. Resources locked in.
Do.
Standing by.
Alright. Resource drop-off, advanced mobile refinery. I love how the advanced mobile refinery looks like two refineries glued together. It's amazing. Let's get this guy over here.
On our way.
We need more monies to get our economy running. The way these guys harvest this... I mean, this makes a lot more sense since they don't use a phased assimilator array to harvest resources in Homeworld 2. Okay, we can turn off the actual in-game audio because we won't be using it. Or in-game music. But yeah, this, for some reason, this reminds me of Command & Conquer. Like, it looks like they're harvesting Tiberium right now.
That's a full load. Let's take it back.
Cool. Get us some money. Also need to build a power generator. We can keep our power going.
Subsystem construction complete.
This is a pretty interesting map. It is a little bit bright, so I don't know how well the combat's gonna look. But the fact that we're like in between a planet, this weird station thing at the bottom, and the progenitor derelict area is pretty cool. Hey. What do we need to build a prospector? We need research division. So once we get the research division done, we can build a prospector. We will move the prospector out to probably over here. Get more money going. And then after that, we'll probably start working a little bit on our military. Get all that up and going. Need more monies. I need more monies. It's so cool. Seeing all of them dock at the same time.
Available. Subsystem manufactured. New construction options available.
Alright, so now we can research Corvette chassis, frigate chassis, capital ship chassis, interstellar... What? Interesting. Hyperspace gates, which unlocks our hyperspace gate technology. Utility upgrades, mobile refinery upgrades. All those are unlocked now. Cool. Let's continue to focus on expanding our economy. Let's get a prospector going. We'll send it out over here, get this area start harvesting. And then after that, we'll start focusing on building up our military. Again, this soundtrack goes pretty good for this feel of this map too. Very mysterious. Do you guys ever talk to your computers or your car? I do it all the time. I literally was just about to compliment Terra, the XP computer that's playing the background music right now, that it's doing a good job. It's a computer. I think I might have problems. Just saying. Like, I do that all the time with my car too. My car is Electrica. I'll show you a picture of it right here. It's a 2018 RAV4 hybrid, and I compliment it every single time I drive it somewhere. I'm like, thank you so much for driving me, because for me, I'm not the one driving. The car is. I just guide it to its destination. At least in my brain, that's how it works. I think it's just the fact that I'm an only child, so I like get emotionally attached to inanimate objects because I didn't grow up with siblings to have that emotional attachment to. I'm just strange. I'm a strange, wacky individual. Metal Storm. Is that the name of this? Or is that the name of the flagship? Oh, this guy's name is Cannon Fodder. Nice. Oh wait, that's his rank. Oh, that's even better. RU's Operations Support Prospector. So this is, I don't think this was in Complex, but in Simplex we have a scavenger. This is the Vaygr scavenger, basically. So it can build all the advanced stuff. It can build the resource collectors. It can build the harvest, fusion, and radiation module that you can build on the other one. It can also put on manpower division. Hire cheap labor power to earn extra RUs by the means of raw product processing. Cheap labor power, huh? So, is that slaves? Can we get slaves as the Vagar? Very, very interesting. Now, the only issue I've noticed with this map is I can't actually zoom in all the way. Like, the closest I can zoom puts this thing in the way, so that's kind of a problem, but it's probably part of the appeal of the map. Make it a little bit more difficult. So we have a couple long-range autocannons, and we can upgrade it with laser cannons and use the mining missile on it. How do we use these? Fusion control module. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess technically they're not slaves because we do pay maintenance for these manpower divisions. So we are actually paying these people to work in a fusion reactor to generate additional fusion. So I wonder what we're doing, because in order to make fusion, we take the energy from the power plant and convert it into RUs. So does this mean that like we're making people exercise, or we're making people do like forced labor in order to harness their energy to produce RUs? I like that concept. That actually kind of goes pretty well with the Vagar. Also, I like our emblem. What I need to do is I need to put my emblem in the game. I've been doing a little bit of research on how to actually make emblems, so I might actually add that in. I know where the folder is to add that stuff, because I messed around with it to try to get the mod working, like, I don't know, a half a year ago. Cool. So let's build a harvest control module. And flagship, we're going to take the harvest control module off. I can't yet have the ability to do that. So let's go ahead and get our recycling ability. Then
Ready.
you get over here. You have, looks like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll build me 9 harvesters, if you don't mind. You can make your way to that destination. And then flagship, let's get our fighter facility going. Maybe research some Corvette classes. Let's start getting a military going. Like nothing really big, just something to protect us for a while. Because with both of these, because we're going to have like 19 harvesters, we should have plenty of RUs coming in.
New fighters available for construction. Ready.
Okay.
Research complete.
Give us, let's get 2 scouts, handful of strike craft. We also need to probably upgrade our power, because we're losing a little bit of power. We're doing pretty good on money, so let's go ahead and get that research going.
Ready.
You guys get down here and start harvesting. I believe this guy has, yeah, 4 drop-off points. 2 there and 2 here. And then the forced labor stuff goes in the middle. That's... people are so creative with this mod.
Upgrades paused. Upgrade complete.
New upgrades available.
Roger. Acknowledged. Resources locked in. Reporting.
I need to figure out what kind of like production focus we want to have. Like, do I want to build a couple carriers? Maybe have one carrier focus on fighters, one focus on corvettes. Because this game is pretty fast-paced. Also, I need to figure out how we get our crew back when they die. I don't know if they implemented something like that, like the Vaygr, or not the Vaygr, but the Hiigarans have on their end, where you have to have a crew facility, and then that delivers crew using a like a transport system to the production ships, and then you get more crew. I don't know how it works with these guys. Let's see if we go to. Ooh, cloak generators. Interesting. Oh, you can also call the things in too, like you can on the Hiigaran side. Cool. Good to know. Pro proximity center, rattle. Mechanic. Armed repairing support utility ship can automatically repair damaged ships within a limited radius. Indeed. Oh, okay, and the tactics have been changed in this mod too. So in passive tactics, no auto launch, repair, auto dock. On defensive tactics, auto launch, repair, and auto dock. In aggressive tactics, auto launch, repair, but no auto dock. Ah, cool. In a rattle, remote device that can ping the mission area, briefly revealing enemy units, detecting all hyperspace signatures within a limited radius. Interesting. Very interesting. Hehe, our little assault crafts. I think once we get done with the Tactical Fleet Simulator Ship Showcase series, I might do a Ship Showcase series of this game too. That's really, really good. Okay, our units are maxed out. This is all the units that we can have until we get promoted.
Collection confirmed.
So, what we're going to do now is focus on building up our resource reserves. We're also going to be building our defense and fire control towers, or modules, so we can get those research going. Oh, and I can get rid of this.
New construction options available.
And we'll put a repair system. Since this is the flagship, we do want to make sure it has a good amount of repairs, a good repair system for it to last a long time. 460% repair speed. Woo!
New upgrades available.
Wow.
Subsystem manufactured. New construction options available.
Alright, so we can get the fighter upgrades. Let's see, we need to get lance beams. Man, so many different fighters. The defender, what are you? You don't really tell me. Advanced fighter squadron equipped with 3 flak guns, so it's the upgraded version of the assault craft. Okay.
New upgrades available.
Improved launch beam.
Flagship fire control tower complete.
And we can actually build 1 squadron of this.
Production underway.
Okay.
Ready. Collection confirmed. Flagship.
Now our goal is to get up to 30 research or 30 honor points, so we can get up to the next rating. Need to focus on getting our upgrades going. Oh yeah, let's get the fusion module going.
Upgrade complete. Roger.
Since you can be expanded to improve your fusion instead of just like upgrading it.
New upgrades available.
system built and ready for operation.
Wow.
New fighters available for construction.
Yeah, fusion control module.
Cells at full capacity. We're heading back. All going smooth here.
There we go. I was trying to find a good little spot for the thumbnail for this video. It'll be about the scavenger. Get our fusion control module going. We could start building the manpower divisions. It's interesting because I believe the scavenger used to have these as the ones that just hold a whole bunch of ore, so you can have a higher maximum amount of RUs you can have in your inventory. But because this one we just upgraded through a research, they changed that to help improve fusion. That's pretty cool. It's pretty smart, and it also gives a difference between the the Vagr's scavenger and the Hiigaran scavenger. Mixes them up a little bit. Oh, cool. So let's go ahead, research that. Low ignition threshold. Improves the prospector's RU fusion. Alright. Cool. Anything else going on over here?
Upgrade complete. New upgrade.
Hey, we've been promoted. Sweet. So let's get that going. Let's get our crew improved. Build up a fleet.
Standing by.
We'll start scouting the enemy. Maybe we might see if we can get these resources over here. And start seeing what we want to do. Build up a fleet and start annoying the enemy. Now, like I said at the beginning of this episode, this is probably going to be like a 5 or 6 episode series because I want to go through all of the ranks and figure out what we can build and what we can do against the enemy. If we start overwhelming the enemy, then I'll hold back and we'll kind of just mess around. Maybe kill our own ships and screw around.
New utility class ships available for construction.
Okay. Sweet. Get one of these modules going. And we instantly get all of our units. Okay, so it's still like complex in that way.
Flagship.
Ooh, armor asset. Wait, heavy armor asset improves flagships, attack and defense systems. So 10% more speed, 5% more drive, which is maneuverability, 40% more health, 20% more damage, 20% more weapon aim, 40% more auto repair. It requires no maintenance.
Subsystem
Interesting.
manufactured. Production underway.
Requires defense control tower. And apparently we get like a force field. Massive energy shield, left side, protects the flagship from heavy gunfire. Ah. And then the other one is the right side. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this first episode here. I hope you like it so far. The Vaygr from this version compared to Complex seems a little bit different. Definitely a lot different, more, yeah, a lot. The options are seem to be different from the other version, but at the same time the play style still feels kind of the same, where you don't have to worry so much about having those stations up and running. Everything is just researched or built into the flagship, so as long as your flagship stays alive, you're fine. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Vagar have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.